Hello everybody, my name is the Time Fox, and welcome to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Opening review thing. So I have my friend here who does not want to be on camera, but it's going to help me out, and he did this.
Hi there.
Okay, so we're gonna open the pack. We are opening. Can I see the pack real quick?
Yeah, we're opening.
We are opening the Hero Strike pack today. So let's just face the. There we go. Better like that. Yeah. Okay, so you want to go ahead and open it since it's your
Yeah,
bag?
sure. So this is kind of my first foray into Yu-Gi-Oh. So I'm starting with Hero Strike because I always thought the elemental heroes were, neat.
Neat. They are
So,
nifty.
So first off, we have on top
The cards.
we have a Contrast Hero Chaos.
Okay.
I'm gonna just move these things out of the way. The regular playmat,
Tips and
strategies stuff, but we're not exactly here for that.
No, we're not.
So let's get this open.
And see what we got.
So of course we first have Contrast Hero Chaos.
So we'll move this up. So.
And this is kind of an older, at this point it is.
Okay. Contrast Heroes Neos is a warrior fusion effect monster.
Yeah.
Must be fusion summoned, cannot be special summoned by other ways while face up on the field. This card is also light attribute. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can target one face-up card on the field and negate that target's effects until the end of this turn. So that's what it looks like again. I will be sure to put it.
I think we should go through the fusions and stuff.
Yeah, let's go for the fusions.
So we also get Masked Hero Koga.
Okay. So Masked Hero Koga must be special summon, is a warrior fusion effect monster, is also a light attribute monster. Must be special summoned with mask change, cannot be special summoned by other ways.
I think that's just kind of with every Masked Hero, they need to use Mask Change.
Yeah. This card gains 500 attack for each monster your opponent controls. This card gains 500 attack. I said that. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can banish one hero monster from your graveyard, then target one face-up monster on the field. That target loses attack even when the attack of the monster banished to activate this effect. It's also, I forgot, the other one was 3,000 and attack at 2,600 defense. This one is 2,500 and 1,800 defense. So that's it again.
So next we kind of have what I've seen to be the main boss monster of heroes right now, which is Masked Hero Darklaw.
Masked Hero Darklaw is a 6-star monster. It is a dark type monster. It is warrior fusion effect. Now, again, must be summoned with mass change, cannot be special summoned by other ways. Any card sent to your opponent's graveyard is banished I don't like that.
Yeah, no.
Instead, once per turn, if your opponent adds a card from their deck to their hand, except during the draw phase or damage step, you can banish one random card from your opponent. So if I basically say, Pot of Greed, and you're like, no. Discard. So,
doesn't it banish from your hand? Not just discard?
yeah, banish.
Yeah, no. Darklaw kind of says your opponent doesn't get nice things. Next we have another Masked Hero, Masked Hero Divine Wind.
Masked Hero Divine Wind, Mask Change, cannot be destroyed by battle. Okay, that's always good. Has 27. Oh, by the way, the other one had 24 and 24.
Darklaw has 2,400 attack and 1,800 defense.
This is a wind type monster. It is an 8-star monster. It is a warrior fusion effect. It has 2,700 attack and 1,900 defense. It cannot be destroyed by battle. Your opponent can attack with only one monster during each battle phase. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, send it to the graveyard. You can draw one card.
Wow, that's actually rather nasty.
So, it says that you destroy a monster and then you get to draw a card.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for the fusions, I'm probably going to be editing this and adding more fusions because there's Elemental Hero, Great Tornado.
I honestly thought that's a Gran Torino. I 100% thought it's a Gran Torino. It is a Elemental Hero Great Tornado is a wind type monster. It is 8 stars. It is an 8-star monster, Warrior Fusion Effect monster. Must be fusion summoned with 1 Elemental Hero monster and 1 Wind monster. Cannot be special summoned either way. If this card is fusion summoned, have the attack and defense of all monsters your opponent controls.
So he can be kind of just a nasty...
It's like polymerization, you.
Okay. So getting into the regular monsters, first off, we have Elemental Hero Shadow Mist.
Shadow Mist is a dark 4-star monster he's a warrior effect monster. Okay, this card, is special if this card is special summoned, you can add 1 change and quick play spell card from your deck to your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard, add 1 hero monster from your deck to your hand, except Elemental Hero Shadow Mist, and you can only use the 1 Elemental Hero Shadow Mist effect per turn. You can, and only once that turn.
So basically, it lets you pull out your masked changes.
Yeah.
To get your masked heroes out.
Yeah.
So next we have Elemental Hero Ocean.
Isn't that just Aquaman?
No, because he's actually a shark.
Oh. So Elemental Hero Ocean is a 4-star monster. It is a water type monster. It is a warrior effect. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can target 1 hero monster you control or in your graveyard and return that target to your hand. I don't like that. I want to make him go away. He has 1,500 attack and 1,200 defense. And Shadow Mist is 1,000 attack and 1,500 defense.
Shadow Mist doesn't really go on the field to be an attacker, though. It's there for the effect, for the fetching into your masked heroes.
Yeah.
Because where your damage is going to come, it's going to be from, like, Dark Law and Koga. Yeah. Your masked heroes, maybe you can polymerize your masked heroes into Chaos to get a big boss monster.
Yeah. Okay, what do we got next?
So next we have Elemental Hero Woodsman.
Woodsman. He's a funky looking one.
He's like a tree boy.
He's like Groot mixed with Drax.
Mm-hmm.
Elemental Hero Woodsman is an Earth type monster. He's 4 stars. He has 1,000 attack, 2,000 defense. He's a warrior effect monster. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can add 1 polymerization from your deck to your hand. Again, not for the attack, but for the effect.
This deck seems so far, we haven't been through a lot of it, but the first 3 cards are literally to bust out your big hero fusions and stuff.
I mean,
which is kind of always
I had a starter deck. It was the something with blues. It was a Blue Eyes starter deck, and I've morphed that, but the whole deck is literally just to bring out Blue Eyes. That's what the whole deck is built. Alright.
So next we have Elemental Hero Voltic.
Elemental Hero Voltic is a 4-star monster. It is a light type monster. It's 4-star. It's light. It is a thunder effect monster. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, target 1 of your banished Elemental Hero monsters and special summon that. So which card banished them again? Your Elemental Heroes?
Dark Law banishes stuff.
Dark Law banishes stuff, and then Voltic will bring it back.
He banishes your opponent's stuff.
Oh.
But this is...
No, there was one card that we read that had, that you could... Yeah, there was one card, it was like banish something from your graveyard.
I think it was it Divine Wind?
It might have been Divine.
No, Divine Wind's the only attack one. Koga, you can banish a hero monster from your grave.
And then Voltic will bring it back.
Yeah. One thing I've noticed, just kind of peeking through here, though, there's literally only one OG Elemental Hero that I remember, and it's Avian. There's...
Elemental Hero Avian.
I mean, there's a Neo Bubble Man, but
Neo Bubble Man.
Neo Bubble Man's good,
that's just regular Bubble Man.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Okay, Elemental Hero Avian is a 3-star monster, and has 1,000 attack and defense. He's a warrior type monster. A winged elemental hero who wheels through the sky and manipulates the wind. His signature move, Featherbeak, gives villainy a blow from sky high. Avian is one of Jaden's most favorite cards.
It's one of his 3 OG first turns.
Yeah.
For his others, there's no Burstinatrix in here.
There's no Burstinafuck?
There's no Burstinatrix in here, and there's no Clayman.
How dare that? Okay, what do we got? What do we got next?
So next we have Elemental Hero Heat.
Elemental Hero Heat. I've used him before. I used him in my Elemental Hero deck for Duel Links. Elemental Hero Heat is a 4-star fire type monster. It is a pyro effect monster. This card gains 200 attack for each Elemental Hero you control. He is very neat and he's very useful, especially when you combine him with Elemental Hero Lady Heat and you can polymerize them into Elemental Hero Inferno.
Yeah. So next we have like Jaden's like original boss dude.
Well, technically his original boss was Flame Wingman. Then season 2.
Yeah.
Then season 2 rolled around.
But we have Elemental Hero Neos.
Elemental Hero Neos. Everyone should know what Neos looks like, but I'm just gonna show you anyway. Elemental Heroes is 7-star monster. He is a light type monster. He's a warrior. He has 2,500 attack and 2,000 defense. Have you noticed that every main character has a monster that is 2,500?
Yeah, I have noticed.
It's always 2,500.
Because Yugi had Dark Magician, Jaden has Neos.
Yusei had Stardust.
Yeah, but yeah.
So Yusei had Neos. Then
Yusei had Stardust, Jaden had Neos,
and then
Yuma had Utopia.
Utopia, which was 25. Then Yuya had his was
it?
It was the dragon.
Firewall? No, Firewall's big.
His main dragon was Odd Eyes Pendulum.
I haven't seen the newest
Odd Eyes Pendulum,
seasons,
and then Yusaku Fujiki. It's one of the hardest names to say yet. It he had what is it? The Link monster is Decode Talker.
Yeah.
Decode Talker is, but they're all 2,500, and then their opponent, their like main opponent, had always had 3,000.
Also, another thing I noticed with this deck is we got Neos and Neospatian Grand Mole.
Neospatian Grand Mole, look at his shoulder pads.
Yeah, they're literally drills. But for some reason, we didn't get their fusion, which is Grand Neos.
Yeah.
Which I'm not really mad about, because I don't even know if I'm going to keep, like, Neospatian stuff in here. I might build it around going for, like, Dark Law, or going for some of the other more interesting, because... Like, Neos stuff is cool, but I've never really had interest in Neos.
Yeah, Neospace is not...
Because then you need Neospace, the field spell.
Yeah.
To keep your Neos monsters on the field, did they come... Or, like, they go away.
Yeah. But Neospatian Grand Mole is an Earth-type monster, 3 stars. It is a rock effect monster. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can return your opponent's monster to this and this card to the hand. Basically, it negate. Does it negate the damage? No.
At the start of the damage step.
So
this effect would happen before the damage step. So when the damage would go off, it would be in your hand.
Yeah. So it wouldn't actually.
So it basically. It's basically just chunk blocks.
I attack you, but back to your hand.
Yeah. Next we have Tiny Neos, Elemental Hero Neos Alias.
Elemental Hero Neos Alias is a light type monster. He is 4 stars. He is a warrior Gemini effect monster.
I still don't know what the Gemini monsters are.
I think they have multiple effects that you can choose
Probably.
from. This card is treated as a normal monster while face up on the field or in the graveyard. While this card is a normal monster on the field, you can normal summon it to have it become an effect monster. Okay, yeah, it doubles. A Gemini, I think, doubles as a normal or effect monster.
Cool.
This card's named because it comes Elemental Hero Neos while it's on the field.
Yeah. So next we have my personal favorite Elemental Hero Blade Edge.
Elemental Hero Pimp Man!
Yeah, no, like when I was way younger, I loved his design.
Yeah. Elemental Hero Blade Edge is an Earth-type monster. He is 7 stars. He is a warrior effect monster. If this card is attacks a defense position monster, inflicts piercing damage to your opponent, and he has 2,600 attack.
He's one of the few, like, beefy elemental heroes that you don't get through fusion.
Yeah.
He might be the, like, strongest normal one, I think.
Yeah. That actually would make sense.
Because I don't think any elemental hero goes above 2600.
Yeah, not really.
Has
fusion.
He has higher attack than 2 of the masked heroes fusions. Yeah. He's a higher attack than Koga and Darklaw.
Yeah,
but Darklaw and Koga kind of make up for that with their nasty effects.
Which just means you need to tribute 2 monsters to get him out on the field.
Next we have Elemental Hero Necroshade.
Elemental Hero
He was
Emo
another
Man.
one of my favorites.
Elemental Hero Emo Man.
Yeah, he was another one of my favorites. I just thought he looked really cool.
He's a 5-star monster. He is a dark type warrior effect monster. Once while this card is in the graveyard, one level 5 or higher elemental hero monster you normal summon can be summoned. So basically, you throw this guy in the graveyard and then you summon Blade Edge.
Yeah.
Because he is 600 attack and 1800 defense. He's meant to be in the graveyard.
He's fusion fodder. I think you can use him to make the shaman dude.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name. It's Wildman and Necroshade.
Yeah.
I don't know who else Necroshade fuses into though.
Yeah. But speaking of Wildman.
Yeah. Well, no, not Wildman. He fuses with
Wildheart.
Next is Elemental Hero Wildheart.
Elemental Hero Wildheart is fantastic. He's an Earth-type monster. He has 4 stars. He's a warrior effect monster and is unaffected by trap cards. Alright, he's 1500 attack and 1600 defense. And not being able to be affected by trap cards is always a good thing.
Yeah, because then you can't get, like, Mirror Forced. Yeah. Not that someone would waste a Mirror Force on Wildheart, but...
Well, you can still get Mirror Forced, but it'll just affect everything but Elemental Wildheart.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, what do we have?
Next, we have another OG hero. I'm still upset that we don't have, like, Burstinatrix and stuff, but we got Bubble Man.
We have an Elemental Hero Bubble Man, who is a water-type monster. He has 4 stars. If this is the only card in your hand, you can special summon it from your hand. When this card is summoned, you can draw 2 cards. You must control no other cards and have no cards in your hand to activate and resolve this effect. And he has 800 attack and 1200 defense. Next.
So next we're kind of getting out of the elemental hero monsters that I haven't decided what I'm going to do with in this deck yet. I'll have to kind of go through their effects, but first of all, we have Honest.
Honest is always good. Honest is a 4-star light monster. Is a fairy effect. During your main phase, you can return this face-up card from the field to your hand. During either player's damage step, when a light monster you control battles, send this card from your hand to the graveyard, and that monster gains the attack equal to the attack of the opposing monster it is battling until the end of turn.
Oh, so it's a hand trap.
It's a hand trap. That is all Honest.
Got it. I'll probably keep that in.
Honest
actually, wait, who do we have for light? Because Koga's our only light fusion. So
but Neos is also light.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm going to keep Neos in yet.
Yeah.
If I decide to go with, like, Neos shenanigans, I might. Neos is light. I think Voltic is light as well.
Yeah.
If I was running Plasma Vice, I think he's light as well.
Yeah.
He's Blade Edge and Sparkman, who also is not in this deck for some reason.
Yeah, Blade Edge and
Sparkman's not in here. Blade Edge is. Next we got Card Trooper. He's decent.
Card Trooper is a Earth-type 3-star monster. It is a machine effect monster once per turn. You can choose a number from 1 to 3, and then send that many cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard. This card gains 500 attack for each card sent to the graveyard this way until the end of this turn. If this card you control is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, draw 1 card.
Yep.
So he's got 400 attack, 400 defense, and if you take all 3 and send to the graveyard, it becomes 1900.
It's okay.
It's the best, but yeah.
I feel like he's just kind of here
to draw a card.
Yeah.
It's like you put him face down if he's destroyed, you draw a card.
Next we got Winged Karibo. Who's absolutely sitting in this deck. I'm gonna keep him in.
Winged Karibo is amazing. He's a 1-star light monster. Hey, there you go. You can use Honest on Karibo with his.
Oh my god, that would be obnoxious.
The fact, yeah, you got.
Like you attack me with like I don't even know.
The Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Blue Eyes White Dragon or something, and I just Honest on A winged Karibo.
And Karibo just is like takes your giant monster.
Oh my god.
And just dies.
Just shenanigans.
If this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, for the rest of this turn, you take no battle damage. He is a light, 1-star fairy effect monster.
Next we have Summoner Monk.
Summoner Monk. Summoner Monk is a spellcaster type effect monster. He is a dark 4-star monster. While this card is on the field, it cannot be tributed. If this card is normal or flip summon, change the card to defense position. Once per turn, you can discard 1 spell card. Special summon 1 level 4 monster from your deck, but that monster cannot attack this turn. Basically, this card is saying, hey, I'm just gonna summon him and face up defense position.
Yeah. Before we continue, I just realized how, like, obnoxiously pale my skin is on this camera. Like,
It's actually the light.
Is it the light?
It's the light.
Okay.
Yeah, see, my hand is...
Okay, yeah, no, it is the light. And lastly, for monsters, we have Homunculus, the Alchemic Being.
Homunculus, the Alchemic Being, is a plant effect light monster who is 4 stars. He is once per turn, you can change the attribute of this card. Okay, he has 1800 attack and defense. You can change the attribute, basically. I think that's only good for... That's good for, well, like, if you're fusing something and you need a specific type of monster. Like Great Tornado needs a wind monster, and say you don't have wind monsters. Like,
yeah, he can turn into a wind monster.
Yeah.
So, like, say you don't have Avian.
Yeah.
Next, we're getting into the spells. So first, we have Mask Change 2.
Mask Change 2. Mask Change 2 is a spell card. It is a quick play spell. That is a lot of words. Discard 1 card, then target 1 face-up monster you control that has a level. Send it to the graveyard. Also, after the effect, if it left the field by this effect, special summon from your extra 1 masked hero. Monster with the same attribute but higher level than the attribute level the monster had when it was on the field. It's treated as a special summon with mass change. You can only activate 1 mass change 2 per turn.
So a higher level?
No, it has to be lower level, actually.
It has to be lower level?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's literally just a different variation on regular mask change, which they just need to share the attribute.
Mask Change. Mask Change is a quick play spell card. Target 1 hero monster you control, send it to the graveyard. Also, after that, if it left the field by this effect, special summon 1 masked hero monster from your extra deck with the same attribute that the sent monster had when it was on the field from its original attribute. Field its original attribute if face down. Okay.
So you just need a dark monster on the field to get Dark Claw with Mask Change?
Yeah.
That's kind of
dumb.
Really dumb.
Yeah, but let's see what...
Because you can first turn into a Dark Claw with that.
Yeah.
We have Form Change next.
Form Change. Form Change is a quick play spell effect. Spell card. Target 1 hero monster fusion. Hero fusion monster you control, return it to the extra deck, then special summon from your extra deck 1 masked hero monster with the same level as that monster's original level, but with a different name. This special summon is treated as a special summon with mask change.
So basically,
like
you can form change like Koga into Divine Twins since they're both level 8s.
Yeah.
Next we have Mask Charge.
Charge.
It's kind of your
It is a regular spell card. It is a spell type card. Target 1 hero monster and 1 change quick play spell card in your graveyard and add them to the hand. Okay.
So next we have OG Polymerization.
OG Polymerization.
There was bound to be at least one here. We all know what Polymerization does.
You fusion summon a monster. Done. Boom. Gotta go.
Miracle Fusion it's polymerization, but for heroes only, pretty much.
Yep. Fusion summon one elemental hero fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from your field or your graveyard. Miracle Fusion is always fun.
Yep. And then you can pull them back with was it Woodsman? No, not Woodsman. Who was it?
Yeah, no, I think it was Woodsman.
It was one of them. Next, we have Parallel World Fusion.
Parallel World Fusion is looks like this. It fusion summon one elemental hero fusion monster from your extra deck by shuffling your banished fusion materials listed on it into your deck. So, say if you summon the elemental hero with Miracle Fusion, you banish them. Then Parallel World Fusion will then
unbanish
them. Unbanish them.
So technically, you could Miracle Fusion one turn.
And then
immediately after, play Parallel World Fusion, perform your banish pile, and fusion summon 2.
Yeah.
So technically, if I was running 2 copies of a elemental hero.
And you cannot special summon monsters except by this card's effect during the turn this card is activated.
So you wait a turn.
You have to wait. You literally have to wait.
Next we have a Hero Lives, another one of the hero spells.
Hero Lives is a spell card. It is a regular spell card. If you control no face-up monster, pay half your life points to special summon one level 4 or lower elemental hero from your deck. That's kind of like a last-ditch effort thing.
Yeah, it's kind of a last resort. Like, say you have a polymerization or a mask change in your hand, and you want to bust out like one of your last mask heroes you have in your extra deck.
Yeah.
Like, just pay half your life points and pull out like a Divine Wind or a Dark Law or something.
Yeah.
Next we got a Hero's Mask.
Hero Mask? That's Avion's Mask, isn't it?
Yep, it's Avian.
Target one face-up monster you control. Send one elemental hero monster from your deck to the graveyard. If you do, that target's name becomes the sent monsters until end of turn.
It's basically Prisma in spell form.
Yeah.
So of course, I'm just gonna show all of these off at once because they're it's just Hero, Heated Heart.
We have Hero, which is Heated Heart, E Emergency Call, R Righteous Justice, and O Oversoul. Which I will just throw up on the screen, and if you guys can pause and read those because we've been going for a little bit.
And then there's also Hero Flash where you play it when they're all in your graveyard or something.
Yeah.
There's not one in this deck, but next we have Reinforcements of the Army.
Reinforcement of the Army is add one level 4 or lower warrior type monster from your deck to your hand.
Then we have Warrior Returning Alive,
which looks like this, and is a spell card, and target one more monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand.
Next we have Pot of Duality, Pot of Greed's little brother.
Pot of Greed's little brother, because Pot of Greed is banned. Spell card, activate top 3 cards from your deck, add one of them to your hand. Also, after that, shuffle the rest back into your deck. You know that only activate one Pot of Duality per turn. You cannot special summon during the turn this is activated.
Next we're getting into the trap cards with first Hero Signal.
Hero Signal is a regular trap card. When a monster you control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard. Sent to the graveyard. Special summon one level 4 or lower elemental hero from your deck.
Next we have Hero Blast,
which has Sparkman on it. It is a regular trap card. Target one elemental hero, normal monster in your graveyard. Add that target to your hand, and then if your opponent controls any monsters with attack less than or equal to the attack that the target is, destroy one of them.
Yeah, obviously has Sparkman on it. Sir, not appearing in this deck yet. I'm probably gonna literally toss one or two in here. Yeah. Next we have Call of the Haunted.
It's
Call of the Haunted.
It's Call of the Haunted. You basically, I don't need to read that. I'll throw it up, but you return a monster if Call of the Haunted leaves the field. That card leaves the field.
Next we got Bottomless Trap Hole.
Ooh, Bottomless Trap Hole is dangerous.
It blows up things over 1500 and banishes things under 1500.
When your opponent summons a monster with 1500 or more, destroy it, and with 1500 or more attack, destroy. With 1500 or more attack, and if you do banish it, it has to be 1500. It's not under. It's destroy, and if you destroy it, you banish it.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, next we have Compulsory Evacuation Device.
I love Compulsory Activation Device. I have this in my deck. It's basically, monster. Go back to the hand, and it's like, and that's it. And our final card today?
We have Battle Guard Howling.
Battle Guard Howling. Swan Battle Guard, which is actually what's on the card. Oh, when a warrior type monster you control is targeted for an attack or by an opponent's monster effect, target one face-up monster your opponent controls, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack of the face-up monster you targeted with this card. If you do, return it to the hand.
Cool. So
what do you think of this deck?
I think it's definitely a great base for heroes. You get a lot of your boss monsters for fusions. There's only a few you'll need to get.
It definitely needs some fine tuning.
It needs fine tuning. I'm probably gonna take out most of the non-hero monsters because I want to go with like a full elemental hero.
Yeah.
I'll probably keep like a winged Karibo and Honest just to buff things up. But I'm definitely gonna put Burstinatrix in here. I'm definitely gonna put Clayman in here because Flamewing Man, he's not my favorite, but he is decent.
Yeah, Flaming because he does double piercing? Or?
I didn't think...
No.
But there's also Mudball Man, we're using Clayman and Bubble Man.
Yeah.
There's Phoenix Enforcer.
All of the OG...
all of the OG, like, originals need to go in here.
So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and a little review of it. I think it's a pretty decent deck, and I think with some fine tunes, it'll do really well. If you want me to do more of these videos, just leave a comment down below if you like it. Hit the like button, and if you like my videos, go ahead and subscribe. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.
We're also probably going to do a duel with this after I do some editing on it.
Yeah.
Just so
we'll come back to that. We'll come back and we'll do that in another video.
But yeah.
See you guys in the next video. Bye.
Toodles.